Hey everybody, hey friends. I'm going to make a brief video today to talk about the importance of calling Congress, and I'm going to make a brief call to Congress to show just how easy it can be. Donald Trump has been president of the United States for less than a week, and we're already seeing that anyone who said give him a chance is finding that he meant what he said, and he's acting on all of his terrible promises. In less than a week, he's ignoring facts and evidence. He's attacking the free press for not acting like they're his staff. He's ramming through the most unqualified cabinet in history. He's promoting Canadian tar sands, one of the dirtiest fuels on earth. He's beginning to build the wall without congressional approval. He's threatening to ban refugees. Never mind that these are the very victims of ISIS who need our help. The list of things he's done in just his first week goes on and on and on. It's so important that we really keep the resistance going, that we take the momentum from the Women's March on Washington and act. And one way to do that is by calling Congress. And everybody can do this. Maybe if you live in DC, it's a little tricky, but everyone else has 2 senators and a congressman that you need to call to help resist Trump. Now, calling Congress is small, but it really matters. And that's true whether you have Republican senators or Democratic senators. Let me tell you a quick anecdote about Democrats. When I worked at the National Sierra Club office in DC, we would hear from the Senate Majority Leader, Harry Reid, who would tell us that his Democratic members were getting all sorts of calls from Koch brothers supporters, but not from Democrats, and they needed our air support. Harry Reid would say, I need your members, start having them call Democrats so that we have calls coming in from both sides. So even if you know your senator is going to do what you want them to do, call them. Say thank you. Encourage them to keep doing the right thing. And remember, Democrats don't always do the right thing. They get lots of Wall Street contributions too. Look at the votes Cory Booker and others cast for Big Pharma just a couple weeks ago. So we need to call both parties. Now you might also say, well, Republicans, they're not going to listen to me. These Tea Party senators, they voted for Trump. They're going to do what they're going to do. There's some truth to that. Our calls aren't going to switch any major issues this week. However, Donald Trump is extremely unpopular. He won the presidency with a lower share of the vote than Mitt Romney lost it by. That means that there are plenty of Republicans who really don't like Donald Trump. And as his corruption continues, they're going to want to distance their party from him. Maybe they'll impeach him for his corruption. Maybe they'll pass long overdue laws limiting the power of the presidency, like Congress did under Gerald Ford. We have to create pressure for that to happen, and we have to keep it up. One way to do that is to keep calling Congress. Make sure they know that everybody, Democrat and Republican alike in their state, is angry about Donald Trump. Now, Emily Ellsworth used to work for a Republican congressman for Utah for 6 years. She tweeted about why calls can be really effective. She wrote, the sheer volume of emails is overwhelming, but phone calls, that was a thing that shook our office up from time to time. One time, a radio host gave out our district phone number on the air. He was against our immigration policy and told our constituents to call. And they did. All day long. All I did that day was answer phones. It was exhausting, and you can bet my bosses heard about it. We had discussions because of that call to action. So when you call, somebody actually talks to you. They hear your point of view. It gets through to the office, and the tally sheets are passed to the senator. And if you're giving reasons why you support things other than partisanship, they know that too. They recognize, wow, this is real among the people I represent, and I need to listen, or I might lose my own popularity or my ability, my political clout. Now, calling Congress is super easy. First, the best thing to do is look up your senator's district offices. I'm from Idaho, so my senators have offices in Boise, Pocatello, Idaho Falls, Coeur d'Alene. Call those offices rather than DC. You can find the numbers on the website. Now, I did this just yesterday, and if they keep hearing from Nathan from Coeur d'Alene in the same little office, they might say, oh, it's that same guy calling again. So I'm about to make a demonstration call for you, but I'm going to call the DC office this time instead of the district office. You can find your senator's DC number on their website too, or you can also just call the congressional switchboard and ask for one of your state senators. That number is in the caption for this video below. Now I'm going to go ahead and look up Mike Crapo's phone number now, and I'm going to call him. When you call, try to keep your call concise, efficient, on point, brief. They don't have time for a really long conversation, and they can't pass all the details on to the senator anyway. So I'm going to pull up Mike Crapo's phone number. I'm going to dial it in my phone. That is 1-202-224-6142. I should save this in my phone. Call regularly. It's ringing. Hi, my name's Nathan, and I'm from Coeur d'Alene. I was hoping to leave just a quick opinion for Senator Crapo. Well, I wanted to say that I graduated high school from the Coeur d'Alene Charter Academy, and I love charter schools. But after watching her hearing earlier this month, I was really terrified by how little Betsy DeVos knows about education. And as I think about, the students at Coeur d'Alene now, and my brother went to Coeur d'Alene High School, as I think about that school, I just think that DeVos is the wrong person to lead the charter movement and the wrong person to lead the Department of Education, and I hope that Senator Crapo votes no. Thank you. I appreciate that. And hey, one other thing. I know that you probably get a lot of hostile, angry calls all day long. So I just want to say thank you for working for our senator. I really appreciate it. It's a patriotic service you're doing.
Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that. And I'll make sure the senator hears, okay?
Perfect. Thank you much. You have a good afternoon.
You too. All right, bye-bye.
The whole call lasted 1:03 from the time I dialed to the time Sal and I hung up. I should have put that on speaker. I'm sorry I forgot, but he was super friendly, promised to pass my opinion along to the senator. Live your values. Join the resistance. Call your senators today. Thank you.